Lauren and Florence decided they wanted to keep their idea going for Mum for this Mother's Day, so they did another folder called Mum's Recipes. This allowed her just to slip in to the sleeves recipes she's downloaded from the internet, and this would be her dessert one with such a pretty image on the front. To get their image, they have used a combination of orange and red and yellow, give a lovely sunny look. The dark green from the starter pack and the pink to give a contrast. And as you can see, they haven't yet glued down the recipe, but that doesn't matter. We get the idea of what they're looking to do. So if you'd like to make one for your mum, it's wonderful for her to have the artwork and to have it just as a gift and a Mother's Day card, but it's even better if there's a practical application and she can continue to look at the work you've lovingly done right throughout the year. So download the image and place it on a good hard surface to begin your colouring. We have outlined ours already using just a lime green pencil for absolutely everything. And it just makes it very crisp and very sharp. To achieve the effect that they have, they've used the purple from the purple theme pack. Many of you are familiar with this pack, and indeed we know it's a favourite of many people. In the inside area rather, they have used the purple to go around. Again, that same concept. Start in fairly close to the centre, and make your colour darker there. I'm using my finger simply because that's the way I'm happiest colouring. Now this will be your choice as to whether you keep that same tone of purple and just take it out and make it lighter and lighter as you go towards the edges, or whether you change and use a lighter purple from the actual pack. It doesn't really matter. You'll notice that when I pour my colour, I'm pouring it onto the dark part and taking it out to the edges. I'm being very careful too, not to overdo it. We don't want something that is too dark. I can use more colour still, or I could change it. Now if you find that you accidentally put more colour than you really want, remember you can always lighten it with white. The white will always take it that degree lighter for you. I like to keep the amount of powder I'm using to an absolute minimum on the actual page itself. I don't want to have too much excess to clean up, and I don't need to. And we can have that lovely variegated look. For the centre of the flower, we're using lime green and keeping this very, very fresh. So we simply brush off the excess, take our lime green and pop it onto the centre of the flower. Now it's the same lime green that we've taken through to the stem as well. So while I have the applicator out, I may as well do all of the green at the same time. That lime green is from the Jungle pack, the theme pack, which I'll show you in a moment. But I'm using my applicator from the starter pack. Just because I had it handy and ready, and because it's green, it's not going to corrupt anything. I really love the lines that Yin has achieved in her artwork. They are very stark, very stylised, and almost mathematical. But if that's the look that you're after, you're certainly going to achieve it. The non-fussed, minimalist look. Sometimes you want loads of colour, other times just a small amount. Now, I think it looks more interesting in art to have some variations. So as well as using the green from my theme pack, I'm going to add just a touch of the light green from the starter pack as well, so that I get a tonal effect. In nature, we don't find that green is just a matte colour and that it obeys our whims. There are many different tones, on one leaf even, of different greens. For the background, we're just going to take the yellow from the starter pack and zip it across. Not too much colour. And I haven't wiped my hands, you'll notice, because I'm confident that it's not going to, the green is not going to come through with this amount of yellow. So in just minutes I can have an image coloured, looking fresh, vital and ready to go. With this one, I'm not going to use the can of spray because I found in the last one it was probably excessive. I'm just going to use my tiny little brush, my tiny little glue pen, my little glue pen, and pop my colour on, or my glitter on, I should say. Just with the glue pen, randomly stroked, it's going to give me enough glitter to be a very effective image. Just a little amount. Remember, art is more about colour than glitter. Glitter is just an add-on, not meant to be a main feature. You can see that I'm just doing this quite quickly and randomly with the edge of each petal. If I put a lot of shimmer on, I also take away from the colour itself, because the shimmer, while it gives glitter, will take away the actual colour look. And you'll find that that's just dry enough now for me to take my shimmer, add shimmer, allow to dry, and I have my shimmered image ready to either be Mum's recipe book or perhaps another use for Mum. She might like a few of these done in different colours. I better not forget the centre of the flower. There we are, we're all shimmered and ready to go. I'll let that dry and take back any excess shimmer and pop it into my funnel. So here's the one we had ready for you, and here is the one we've just done. And you can see that they're lovely, clear colours. Just as a reminder for you, as the one that Lauren and Florence did, they used quite a different colour palette to achieve their look. So it's up to you to decide what you would like for Mum. Happy Mother's Day, Mum, and happy colouring, girls and boys, and mums and dads, because grandmas like to receive these gifts too. Bye for now.